Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to North Guerillas YouTube channel. This is going to be week 1 of the 2026 Guerilla season. I'm just trekking through the wilderness right now. Bag of cocoa. This is my spot for this year. Couple root balls from last year. I'm gonna put a little, I didn't get much footage last year. I did get some final harvest videos, pictures, all of that good stuff, so I will put a little compilation together. Got me water, 10 litres of nutrient feed, Gem 111 organic mineral extract nutrients again, as always. Banging nutrients, but today we're gonna get straight cracking because I know what you're thinking. But what's in black bag? What's in black bag? Let me show you what's in black bag. Obviously, I've come back to Spain to see my pal. And today we're getting straight on the potting up. Woo! I say week 1. This is week 1 starting outdoors from now. These are about 12-week-old from seed, maybe longer actually, maybe like 16 week from seed. Been keeping them in smaller pots so they haven't been getting too big. I've kept them indoors, so today we're going to get on some potting up. This is frozen Gary cross blue Afghan gelato 41. This is a cross from Fume Genetics. Go check out the other video, discount code to Fume Genetics seeds on there. Frozen Gary is a strain by Reverse Genetics. They're a Canadian seed company, and my guy Fume Genetics has crossed his blue Afghan gelato with Frozen Gary. So now we've got Frozen Gary cross blue Afghan gelato. She's a beast, kicking way over a foot tall, absolute foliage. She's a bit stressed. Been keeping them in smaller pots, so they haven't been getting too big. I've kept them indoors. So today we're gonna get on some potting up. This is Frozen Gary cross blue Afghan gelato 41. This is a cross from Fume Genetics. Go check out the other video, discount code to Fume Genetics seeds on there. Frozen Gary is a strain by Reverse Genetics. She's absolutely boosting. And then we got, I think this one is a Joker's bag cross. Again, Reverse Genetics is the Joker's bag. My guy Fume Genetics has crossed it with his own strain. I just can't remember the strain and I've not wrote it on there, but I will find out. I'm gonna try do updates weekly this year. Every single week. Look at the growth. Every single week I'm gonna try do some updates. I'm always down at plants every week anyway, so it doesn't really take much more time to get some content. Check out the other videos if you aren't already. There's a lot of key information in there. The grow guide that I mentioned is still on the works, still in the making, soon be done. Today we're on potting up. Today we're potting up. Move that. We got this bag. We got a grow sack. We've got all the cocoa to put up 2 plants, so there should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good to go. I've only got 1 brand new bag, so I'm gonna have to use one from last year. Not very ideal, I know, but is what it is. Is what it is. Let's get cracking. You know the crack. Compact cocoa bricks. You can bring bags of cocoa if you prefer the pre-moisted bags, but in my opinion, when you're growing out in a wild spot, so to speak, last thing you want to be doing is getting seen in public with bags of soil or cocoa, because you're just drawing attention to yourself that's a bit unnecessary. Like this way, yeah, you have to bring your water, but maybe come down one day, bring your water, come down the next day, bring your cocoa, because I just fit 8 bricks in there to come pot up 2 plants. Nobody knows any different when it's in a bag like that. If you can, take pre-moisted cocoa. You will save yourself a bit of time, but for the safety, I like to bring the compact bricks. Both of these plants have been started artificially indoors, but you might be able to see that a few flowers started forming. That's because when I had them inside, there was on 18/6 light schedule, 18 hours of light, 6 darkness, in good conditions. I gave them a taste of outdoors environment, put them outside for about 5 to 7 days, and I think in that time, the daylight hours was only about 14.5 hours. So the plants have registered that flower is soon to come, which flower is not soon to come because these plants are going to be in vegetation again. They're supposed to be in vegetation right now, so they should register that the daylight hours are getting longer. They should flip themselves back into vegetation. Let's quickly have a look at the roots. Sturdy root zone, nice compact root ball, no cocoa falling off that, gonna proper straight in. It's due some bigger shoes, it's overdue some bigger shoes. It's gonna absolutely boost in here. 40 litres of cocoa, I think it's a 50 litre pot, 50 litre grow bag, sorry, and I've filled it up with 40 litres. And don't forget to water before, don't forget to water after. I watered this plant last night. I should have watered it just then, but I watered it last night and I'm going to water it now. Brush the cocoa back round. Make sure all the stem's covered. Make sure all that root ball that you planted is covered. Don't push down. There's no need to put no downward force. Just let gravity do its thing. And when you water, the root ball will slowly go down by itself. There's no need to force it, there's no need to rush. So I'm going to come down at some point and defoliate a lot of this off. I'm going to bring some scissors. All this is a little bit unnecessary in here. There's just heads hiding everywhere. Give all this a good defoliate, let the plant breathe in there. Don't forget to water. We're short on water, which is typical, innit? I was going to bring 15 litres as well, but I thought, nah, I'll get away with 10. I have got more water over there in bottles already, but I've not got no fertiliser and I've not got no pHing equipment. I don't want to take that risk at all, not when I've spent so much time so far getting them to this stage. This is going to absolutely boost when I put it. This one don't seem to be so touchy to the light schedule because this ain't got much sign of flowers, whereas that one's got a lot more sign of flower. I've got 2 more to put up as well, so I've got this one. I'm going to come back tomorrow with some more water. I'm going to put up this one. I've already got the cocoa here, I've got the plant here, I've got the grow bag here. Everything's here to go. I just need some more water and nutrient feed tomorrow. I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to leave this here. And we're boosting. She's a stunner. She's going to absolutely take off when this gets some bigger shoes. It's going to take off. You know me, you know what I'm about to say. I'll give you 3 seconds. Take your rubbish home. Pick your shit up, man. Don't leave it back here, even if it's paper, cardboard. Take it home with you. Certainly take home the plastic stuff. Every time. Clean trails should spring to mind when you come into your spot. You can't be claiming you like nature and growing plants and this and that and leaving plastic and shit everywhere. So I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to pot this up. I'm going to bring some more water, put it up. This one's ready to go. Ready to go to moon, boys. This is going to absolutely boost. Sun's just come out as well. Perfect timing. Pick your rubbish up. Job done for today. Got sweat on in that sun. Kicking 20 degrees through there. And then it's kicking 5 degrees on the night. But these mature plants will handle it. They'll be fine. We're done for today. Shouldn't have to tell fully grown adults to take the rubbish home, but I know there's a lot of people out here, growers out here that think it's acceptable to, you know, ruin environment, litter everywhere, leave the rubbish behind, and you just need to know that other growers out here don't approve, me being one of them. if you can bring it here and you can take it home. This was 10 litres of water and 8 cocoa bricks. That was heavy. Now look at it, I could pick it up with 2 fingers. It's super lightweight, there's no excuse. Stay tuned. This is week 1 of the 2026 Guerilla season. Like I say, I'm going to try update every week. Go check out the other videos for some facts, information, my method, how I grow, and other tips and tricks. We're back to bring out the hydro shell for this one. Done nothing but rain today. Water and fertiliser feed. Ready to go. Whip it out. Stand that there. Right, let me get the gloves on first of all. Ready to go. We've had some bad weather. Maybe not the best days to be repotting, but means must and all that. This one's still perked up from yesterday's transplant, so this one should be good. No shock from what I can see. So I'm gonna open all these cocos now. What is that? That better not be a massive sort of mosquito. Ugh. First, I'm quickly going to touch on topic about rainwater. Plant this size in this sort of pot, it's overhanging by far. So the rainwater is not really causing any sort of issue to this sort of pot size with this sort of plant. Whereas this now, obviously there's a little gap there where last night the rain will have got straight to the cocoa. If too much rain's left to get saturated to the cocoa, it could imbalance the pH, which is going to cause all sorts of deficiencies and issues. If you're growing in grow bags like this, a little tip for you, you can just tuck the bag round. Yeah, just tuck the bag round to the main stalk, so then the rain is actually getting caught on the side of the bag rather than going directly to the cocoa. Obviously there's always going to be rainwater that seeps through and seeps through the foliage and seeps through the canopy, and it does end up on the cocoa, but unless your forecast is saying you're getting a foot of rain or inches of rain, you should be fine. Or for example, if you've got a pot this size and you've got a seedling in there, or a small plant, young plant that's barely overhanging the pot, then you don't want to be leaving it to get saturated in rainwater, because the pH of rainwater is roughly around 7, but we want the pH in the cocoa to stay at 5.8, 5.9. So if too much pH 7 rainwater gets mixed into the cocoa, then the plant's not going to like it. Make sure as soon as you've transplanted, the plants have water. This is only not even a litre of water, but this is enough just to give the plants a nice water after the transplant, because this is already moist, but the plants do need a watering in as soon as you transplant. So what I'm going to do now, it's already been watered before the transplant. I'm going to slide it out of its pot, straight in the hole, and then I'm going to give it this water. But you don't want to bog out the pot whatsoever. You don't want to fully saturate the pot. You just want to water around where the root ball is now, and that's promoting the roots to expand further, in which then next watering will go further out in a circle until we eventually reach the edge, and then we can fully saturate the pot. But it's important to make sure that you always have some water as soon as you've transplanted. Little root check. All looking good. All looking healthy. That's a Gen 111 newts right there. We plop her straight in the hole. Straight in. Cover it up. Cover it up good. If you can't seem to bury your root ball, just make sure you pull it back out quickly, gently, dig a little bit further down, and then the root ball will sit further down. Again, don't push down, just let gravity do its thing. Make sure it's all covered, all the root balls covered, and then simply water all around in a circle. Go around back, water around in a circle, and then they should be good now. I won't need to come back and water these now for at least a week, so now I can just let these do their thing and come back in a week, and I know that there's going to be some good results. Obviously the conditions outdoors right now are not very ideal, but I couldn't keep these inside any longer because they're only going to keep getting bigger, and these are already hard enough to bring at the size that they are. Normally I like to bring plants in this size pot. I like to bring plants down that are just about outgrown the pot. These were more than outgrown the pot. These were long overdue a repot, so the bigger the plant, obviously you've seen the size of the black bag that I had to bring them here in, so you can imagine how hard it is to bring. And not only that, again, don't draw any sort of unwanted attention to yourself, because you know people are nosy and humans are our worst enemy at the end of the day. There's forecast a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow, so I'm just going to tuck the bag. I need to put that in there actually, that's got the name of it on. So I'm going to stick that back in, and then I'm going to tuck it in. We forecast a lot of rain tonight, so because the plants are not yet wider than them pots, it's wise to tuck it in and try protect the cocoa from the rainwater. Not only that as well, it protects pests from the cocoa, you know, potentially disturbing roots. Job done. That's 2 bangers ready to go. Again, as always, pick your rubbish up, don't be a scumbag. But the plan is now, I'm going to give these a week, let them soak up some moisture, get used to the new environment, etc. Then next week when I come back, I know that all will be well, but I'm going to bring some pruners, because as you can see it's just shaded in there. So I'm going to bring down some pruners, clean it all up, let some light in there, get some airflow through there, prune that one, top this one. I'm not going to top that one because that one's already a bush. They have both already been topped, hence why it's got 2 tops. That one, as you can see, has already got a nice little flat canopy going on. But these are both photo period plants, so they've got plenty of veg time yet. We've got months of veg. They're going to be absolute monsters when they're done. I've also got 2 more to bring down that are this size. I'm going to bring them down next week. They can join the team. And then I've got some semi-auto flowers that I want to put out in about maybe 4 to 6 weeks when the weather fully warms up. If you've not heard of semi-autos before, they're longer than an auto flower but shorter than a photo period. So for the people that think photo periods have not got time to finish, the semi-autos might be for you. Auto flowers, I don't grow auto flowers. I don't rate them for the outdoor growing. Maybe in a warmer climate, where I am in Spain, it's a little bit cold. I like photo periods. I'm going to try the semi-autos this year. We'll see how they run. Again, they're off my guy Fume Genetics. So go check out his website. I'll put it right there so you can go check it out. I've got a discount code in another one of the other videos. In fact, I'll put the discount code in the description to this video anyway. But if you're into growing, you're into learning and you want to get into outdoor growing, go check out the other videos. And stay tuned for more, because it's going to be full of knowledge every episode. Like I say, every week I'm going to try and upload new videos and updates. And I say this as well, it's easy to make excuses and find excuses when you can't be bothered. If something needs doing, you need to get it done. Like today, it's been absolutely chucking it down. It's cold. I can see my breath. It's that cold, I can see my breath, but I've still come down today and I've still got job done because the job needed doing. If you never get the job done, you can't tick it off the list. Me, I like to get the job done. This sort of growing is all about, to get good quality, you have to attend your plants. You can't just expect them to grow themselves. So if you don't like getting wet, this is probably not for you. If you don't like getting nettle stings, this is probably not for you. If you don't like getting a bit of mud on you and getting your trainers mucky, then just stay at home. No one's making you go out and do this. I get out and do this because I love it. This is a passion. This is somewhere that I can come where I know I'm free, surrounded by nothing but nature. Nothing but nature, and I love it. This is why I do this. So if you want to do this, make sure you do it for the right reasons. Do it for the passion. Don't do it for nothing else. Like I say, it's been chucking it down all night, all day. And we're due more rain tonight. Whoa! Ankle breaking tackle. Stay tuned for more Guerilla content, boys and girls, of course.